so he can't punch me in the face with it. All right? Other arm is going to whizzer. Nice and easy, though. I'm not squeezing it. I don't want to waste energy. My arm's just there so he can't hit me with it. I'm following him where he goes. The knee closest to my opponent is up in his rib. All right? If you want to knee him in the ribs, you can. It's kind of a waste of energy. I just want to keep him from mounting. All right? So this is where those one-legged shrimps we do all the time come in. All right? If you can't move your hips without your second leg, you're kind of in trouble. All right? First thing I want to do is what with this inside arm?
Swim it in front of his throat.
What's that?
Swim it in front of his throat.
In this case, I want to pull my elbow to the ground. All right? I'm trying to make space. I want to get this knee in to try to re-guard it. Okay? As long as my arm is up and his knee is underneath it, I can't move my shoulders really. I can't move my hips a whole lot. There's not enough space here. Okay? So I want to grab that shoulder, if that's what you were talking about, grab that shoulder to get that pressure off my face. As you can see, John's turning my head that way. I can't move if I'm looking that way. So I got to get this pressure off. So I'm going to hook his shoulder and crank my elbow to the ground. Now I can turn my head. At least I get some breath, get some air. Okay, what's my next option? I want to get this elbow down. So I'm going to do that little hip pop we were doing for our shrimps. Pop the hips and pull the elbow down. So now it's in this hip here. I can make a little more space. All right, I'm still not wasting a whole lot of energy. I'm just holding him. Elbow's in his hip, I'm holding that shoulder. You can grab the bicep too if you prefer. I like the shoulder, all right, because it's a nice big handle here. Boop! Just making a little space. All right, now I can breathe. All right, first thing we're gonna do is just go for a basic re-guard, okay? My knee's in his hip, I'm gonna shrimp with my outside leg, and now I can get that knee in front of him. All right, I'm gonna stretch him out, and I'm gonna, instead, this is a very common thing people do, and I don't know why. It's just natural, though. It's instinct. They wrap that leg over his back. This does nothing. All it does is make it me unable to move. Instead, I want to tuck it under, inside his leg. So I'm almost making an X on this outside leg here. All right? Boop. I'm going to tuck it under his hip, and I'm going to use that to pull myself into a butterfly guard. All right? Now I'm in front of him. There's nobody else anymore. I rotate. All right? I got an underhook and an overhook. He's stretched out. Okay, he's gonna do one of two things. Either he's gonna pop up to his feet, try to stand up, or he's gonna pull his butt backwards. Either way, I wanna sit up, okay? I like this. My head's in kind of a crappy position, but I've got really good head control. I've already got this overhook. Remember I was just sitting there before? Now I'm gonna tighten my elbow down, touch my head to the floor, and sweep it. All right? So I'm going all the way from a horrible side control position where he's got complete control of me to the top. All right? First step, protect myself. I got his arm pinned, his arm controlled, and his hip controlled. All right? I still can't look that way though. So I got to make a little space for myself. Oh, there we go. I'm building the frame. All right? Building myself a place to protect myself. One. Now I got to get this elbow down. I don't want a big bridge. It's a lot of energy and I'm not making any space. All right, I just want a little pop. Pop. Get that elbow in. Use my back to make space. There we go. Turn the head. All right. I can't get my underhook, which is what I would normally want to do. Out the back is my number one escape. Okay, getting my underhooks and attacking from the inside, so I got to have another option. I'm going to use this foot now. Since I got hip space to strip in. Get that knee in the way. All right, stretch him out a little bit. Now I can start to turn those hips, start to face it. All right, I'm going to tuck that other foot in into a butterfly hook, and that will allow me to pull my other knee through. All right, the harder he squishes me and holds onto my head, the easier this is. All right, now I'm flat on my back. This isn't a good attacking position. He's got my feet trapped. He can start trying to step over my legs, stand up. This is even worse. We had to do something a little different in this case. All right, so I don't want to wait here. All right, I sit up, using my legs to sit up. I'm going to rotate to my side. I never want to sit back to butterfly sweep. All he has to do is sprawl out or tuck his knees to my butt. Okay? When I butterfly sweep, I want to go to the side. And I'm reaching with this underhook. Woo! I'll either end up in mount or in side control. Sometimes half guard. I want to end up on top. Any questions? Yes, no, maybe so? All right. White belts, grab somebody that's been doing this for a while. All right, so they can help you through it. Once the upper ranks, you know how to do it. Go for it.